The top 5 most cursed items. 5. The Hope Diamond. Believed to have come to the surface 1.1 billion years ago, this gem is estimated to be worth $200 to $250 million. It has traveled the world, but now resides in the Smithsonian Natural History Museum, and some believe it is cursed, with a whole mythology claiming that great misfortune and misery will befall any who dares to wear the 45.52 carat diamond. Rumored victims of the diamond have suffered disgrace, divorce, suicide, imprisonment, torture, financial ruin, lynching, or decapitation. One was even said to have been ripped apart by dogs, and another by a French mob. 4. Thomas Busby. Drunkard Thomas Busby had a favourite chair at an inn. Thomas Busby cursed his chair in 1702, right before he was executed for strangling his father-in-law to death for, you got it, sitting in his chair. Supposedly 63 people who have sat on the chair met untimely deaths, sometimes mere hours after sitting on Busby's beloved chair. Still, the chair lingered in the inn until 1978, when the owner gifted it to the Thirsk Museum, where it now resides high on a wall, where no one need fear an accidental sitting. 3. Crying Boy. The Crying Boy is a print of a painting often hung in homes in England. Beginning in the 1980s, fires began erupting in the homes where the painting was present. In 1985, the reliable British newspaper The Sun reported that a fireman claimed to have found these prints in multiple houses destroyed by fire, although the prints were perfectly fine. As a result, many people believe that hanging this work of art in your home may invite a fire. 2. The Bassano Vase. Legend has it that this silver vase made in the 15th century was given to a bride on the eve of her wedding near Napoli, Italy. Sadly, she'd never made it to the altar as she was murdered that very night. It resurfaced in 1988 with a note that is said to have read, "Beware, this vase brings death." The finder threw out the note and sold the vase in an auction. The vase was bought by a pharmacist who of course died 3 months later. A surgeon bought the vase and died 2 months later, despite being only 37 years old. Next, an archaeologist bought it, died 2 months later. The next owner died within a month. According to some Italian newspapers, the police confiscated the vase and reburied it in a lead box at an unknown location. 1. Annabelle the Doll. Annabelle the doll was originally discovered in an antique shop in 1970. After being purchased as a gift from a mother to her daughter Donna, strange things started happening. Donna and roommate Angie kept coming home to find the doll in different positions and different locations. Then the doll began leaving them notes reading "help," and then they found the doll with blood on it. A psychic told them the doll was possessed by the spirit of a girl named Annabelle, who had died at the location where their apartment complex has been built. The girls, called Ed and Lorraine Warren, the folks who investigated the Amityville house, who decided the doll was actually a conduit to hell that a demon was using. 2 exorcisms didn't work, and now the doll resides behind a glass case in the Warrens Occult Museum, where it still moves.
Thanks for watching and hope you enjoyed. Check out one of these videos and don't forget to subscribe.